All right, I clapped and pretended like it's me, but actually it's future me. And the audio didn't work the first time I recorded this video. So right here, I'm talking about how I went to 3 different game stores, but to try and get this, because I went to GameStop, they only had 4. I went to Best Buy, and they had, actually the person right in front of me got it. And that was pretty annoying. That's pretty devastating for me. And then I had to go to another GameStop, and I got really lucky there and got the second to last one. I had to drive all the way across town. I was like scurrying for these things. But yeah, future me. You might recognize me from such things as this video or Sharknado 4, which I'm famously the filmer of the best part of. So I'm going to try and talk about this as if I'm me. It comes with that die. I was pretty excited for the die. I'm pretty excited for the box. I store all my stuff in the boxes. It comes with 2 extended art foils. Spoiler alert. Well, actually, I'm not going to spoil it. You'll have to wait and see, won't you? Until I open this beauty. This is really hard to do, so I apologize for this. This is also my first time ever doing a box opening. So pretty devastating blow that it didn't record. I'm trying to make the noise. Damn it, I fucked that up. Oh my god, look at it opening. I almost wasn't just gonna like just not upload this, because I'll be honest, it's a super bummer. Super bummer. I lost a lot of the audio. It's a really fun video. It was super fun, but then I lost all my audio. Oh, it just didn't record, which is weird. Beautiful box. I totally forgot the artwork things inside that box, and I completely forgot about the whole video. I never got it out. The box is beautiful though, isn't it? It kind of makes me want to get the playmat of this. Haven't played the game that it's from. I think it's from 16. Haven't played it, but it's pretty cool. I like it. I have been playing 10, which is pretty sweet. Been loving it. I've been uploading all the videos on my channel too, if you would like to see them. Just realized that's from the night card. That dragon's from the night that I put in my night stack. Lets everybody fly. Pretty cool. This is going to be really difficult for me to do, so I really apologize in advance. I just felt so bad. I don't know why I separated that one out. I think I thought it was the collector one, but there's the collector one right over there. The die is pretty nice. I think mine might be a little messed up though, which is kind of a bummer. After, like, I inspected it afterwards, and it's got like a line thing where it didn't print right. Or like, I guess print. It didn't mold right or whatever. It's got like a really hard mold line. I might try and ask them about that. I don't know if they will replace it or not. Be cool if they did. Be cool if they sent me a collector booster with it too. Oh no. Whoop. Check that out. Woo! Yo. Pretty good. If I want to make a bird's deck. Pretty dope though, you know. It's certainly not a bad one. It's not exactly the one I wanted, but it would have been cool. Not bad. Oh my god. Oh, I was really scared to open packs with scissors because it's all like impossible to open. I know it's like blasphemous to do, but we did it. Oh, stink there. I mean, it is what it is. I really wish that I was in the moment reading all this stuff, but alas, I'm not. I'm also just now realizing all the cards are going to be upside down the whole fucking video. That's so dumb. I wonder if there's a way I could flip. Not really, though, because then the camera would be upside down. Well, you know. You can deal with them being upside down. You're dealing with a voiceover. I hope that the voiceover makes it more fun. Although we've kind of lost the thing. Maybe I should shuffle cards around the whole time. I've got a bunch of cards here. They have sleeves on them, though. I don't have any cards that don't have sleeves on them in the room right now. Dang. Oh, I was talking about how I don't like the planes. Well, I like that front planes. The front plane's pretty cool. Don't like the other 2 planes. Love all the other lands, though. Especially the swamp. The dragon one's pretty sweet. Not the biggest on the one blue one. That's just like a sword looking thing. Not even sure what it is. Not the biggest on that one. God, these bitches are impossible. It was like, oh, they're so hard to open. Scissors. we need assistance. We're calling in for handicap. Oh my God, look how scared I am. My hands are shaking. As I slowly extract the cards. We actually hit pretty hard in this too. Oh, and I was like, oh no, I wonder if the good one's in the front. And then I totally just spoiled it too. Because I know what it is, and it's a real good one. But, boom! In cloud. And it's foil. You can barely tell, but it is. I talk about it a lot during the, if we had audio, I talk about it a lot. To whether or not I could tell it's foil. But it totally is foil. Because I looked it up later. I think right there I'm talking about how like I don't super like her little arm thing. It looks weird. Don't like it. It's cool though. I didn't realize whenever I opened it that that's Yuriko, I think, the tiger shadow or whatever. The one ninja that has gives everybody ninjutsu. Which I already have that card, and I think that card looks way cooler. So probably I'll just use that one. But kind of cool. Dion! Woo! Right, my knights deck. Yup. Now all my knights have flying. But only on my turn, which is kind of a bummer, but still super cool. It was pretty fun about it. What I really wanted was Knights of Round. Knights of Round would have been the best card ever for me. I would have been so hyped for Knights of Round. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it's foil there. It is foil. You can like barely tell though, which is real weird. But foil cloud, I mean, that's sick. And it's going right in the equipment deck. I'm putting it in the equipment deck for sure. Ooh, and I got her, which I'm pretty stoked about because I'm a big sucker for life gain. I'm a sucker for like all things life gain. I don't know why, I just am. But I like her. I also would like to put her with there's another card in the set that does all clerics get 1/1 whenever you gain life, which would be pretty sweet. A cleric deck could actually go pretty hard. Oh, and then that guy, full art. I think he goes in the Stola deck, I want to say. I have them all sitting here next to me as I'm doing this voiceover, getting ready to put him in. I'm actually just like really excited to put him in. I almost wasn't going to do the voiceover. That one's going to the equipment deck, Gilgamesh or something. But he's going to the equipment deck. I have them all in their nice little piles. Sorted through. That one just looks cool, but I actually don't think it's that good. I don't understand what you'd use it for. You take someone's equipment for one turn and equip it to somebody. I guess you could also equip your own thing, but the equipment deck's not blue, so it doesn't really work out for this equipment deck. That guy's kind of good. If I ever make a graveyard deck, which I don't think I have a graveyard deck now, pretty confident. I mean, I guess my knights are a graveyard deck, sort of, but they're not those colors. My knights are Esper. Siddharth. But if I get a graveyard deck, I do want to do that. I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. Which is a bummer. Look at me. Oh my God, look at these cards. Ugh, they're such great cards. I'm so excited for them. I think her I'm putting in the equipment deck too. I was probably talking about how, oh, I was super hyped on that one actually. I was so hyped for that. That's going in the, just because I'm playing Final Fantasy X right now. And I'm putting that in the Final Fantasy X deck. The Titus deck. And the art on it's actually so good. The art on both of those is way better. It's like leagues above the normal packs. Which is really weird because I pulled foil of both of those in normal packs. Not, I don't think in this. Maybe I did in this. I don't remember if it was in this. If I did, it's spoilers. But I think it was at the pre-release. But they just don't even look that good. In comparison, like those two from the collector booster look way better. They're way better quality, which is really strange. I thought it was kind of strange. But anyhow, that's the majority of the video. Now it's time for a drop shaft. Whee! All the bulk bullshit. Aren't you excited? I could just honestly end this right now. And then I wouldn't have to do the rest of the voiceover. But I think I'm going to tally up the prices for all of this stuff and see what I ended up getting, which is going to be a lot of work for me. But I'm going to do it to try and make up for the fact that I'm talking about how I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that card is. Even now, I'm still not sure what it is. I keep all the art cards. And I think I was talking about how I keep the art cards, but I separated that one into like the art cards I don't really care that much about. I got a bunch of really cool Final Fantasy art cards though. I got Y'shtola and her little twink boyfriend and I'll get more in this too, you'll see. Those ones aren't that. Oh, I think for this, I was talking about how I think Poo Poo UFO is just a funny name. Poo Poo UFO, yeah, I was laughing about it. There's some other cards in the set that I like the name of. Titus. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, I get so many of those. It's just a good card, though. You know what I mean? 3 for draw 2 and put a 1/1 counter on something. That's just so good. It's like no downfalls. I feel like a lot of this was just me talking about what's good in draft, because I've done a lot of drafts on Arena, and I actually won a draft on Arena all the way through with 4-color. I don't know when I talk about it in the video. Maybe I should wait until I talk about it in the video. Yeah, I'm definitely talking about how those black mages, let's go crazy. All the black mages go nuts in draft. Just because burn is so good. Burn is like super busted. Open up. Why aren't you? I don't open easy. An easy pack. Oh, no, it's not. There we go. It's a little resistant. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Damn you. That was a cool one though, right? The Moogles are very cute. I love them. Full art lands. This, I didn't even realize that was Sir Conrad. I run Sir Conrad in my nights. Didn't realize it was him. I was looking at it trying to figure out what it was. I was like, is this a rare? Like, what is this? I didn't know where to put it. But it's Sir Conrad, I now realize. Yeah, I was like trying to figure out where to put it. Because the little triangles, like whenever they're not shiny, it's hard to tell. Ultima, I pulled Ultima at my original draft. Or not my original draft, the pre-release. I pulled Ultima at pre-release. I actually pulled Ultima and that Ultima. And I played them both in the same deck. And I got to use that Ultima to get my Ultima back because I took my Ultima and put it underneath of a artifact. And so I got to destroy it and get Ultima back. It's a pretty cool play. I was pretty excited about it. One of the weird things is, though, I thought it'd be good that it ended the turn. It kind of sucks that it ends the turn. Because it's your turn. You know, it's a sorcery, so... But if you could play it at instant speed, it'd be really cool if it ended the turn. That'd be sick, actually. Oh, actually, I'm thinking about that now. I could put it in your Stola, because I have a whole bunch of stuff that lets me play spells that flash. That could be good. But I also don't want to kill your Stola. Or the things that would let me play spells that flash. No, never mind. It'd be terrible. Open up. Why are you being so resistant? There we go. Look how cute. Ooh, very cute. And it's got a little burb on the back. For my chocobo. Wish I got a traveling chocobo. That would have been sick. Oh, here, I think I do like a little speech about... I don't know if it's unpopular or not, but Adalbert looks dumb as hell. Adalbert looks so lame. It's just such a dorky looking card. Like, I love Lifelink, and it'd be great in the equipment deck. You know, it'd be super good in the equipment deck. But am I going to put it in the equipment deck? No, because Adalbert looks like a dork. And the biggest issue for me is, like, I'm trying to build a life gain deck right now. It's mainly life gain vampires, but Excalibur. I would love to put Excalibur in it, but Adalbert ruins it because Adalbert looks so dumb. Which I assume Adalbert's who's got the Excalibur, just because it looks like the art on the Excalibur card. Maybe it's a different one of those dorks, but they look dumb. Oh, is that Starting Town? Oh, I was so hyped I got Starting Town. I was pretty pumped I got Starting Town. Starting Town's like the best land for the whole set. Pretty stoked on it. Not sure what deck it's going in. One of my 5-color decks. The issue is my 5-color decks are kind of mean. My slivers really need it the most, if I'm honest. I might put it in my slivers. If that makes me evil, then, you know. Oh, that one. I was explaining how that card that was just there. I don't really get it. I played against it in draft a bunch, and it's just super confusing every time. Like, they get a card, I pick a card, they get a card, I pick a card. And to put on the bottom, I pick cards for the bottom. And it's just like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem that good to me. I didn't think. Every time I played against it, it's like it didn't really help him that much. I still ended up winning. Moogles are so cute. I think that one's not that good, though. I want to say I'm reading it. I played it a lot in draft. Fat Chocobo is really good, though. Fat Chocobo actually hits pretty hard in draft. I like Fat Chocobo. Oh no, I almost dropped it. That would have been bad. Sephiroth. It's weird how you get Sephiroth at the end of packs, just like kill the pack. It's like, bah. Sephiroth stabbing a hole in your pack. I'm just now realizing that I actually pulled two, it's probably a spoiler at this point. I wish I would have done it though. There's like cards. Well, I don't know. Who cares? It's already this entire video is already scuffed. I pulled the Well, we'll see. We'll see if we pull it here. I don't want to spoil it too hard. I guess I'm also going to be putting in price things too. I love the little heroes. They're so cute. Oh, the copy one. I was pretty excited for the copy one because I have a deck that plays a bunch of copies, but I think I'm going to end up putting it in the Titus deck because the Titus deck makes copies of things. And here's me somehow not realizing I had fucking Vivi. Yeah, I had fucking Vivi. Like, oh my god. Look at how stoked I was. I couldn't believe I pulled Vivi. Didn't even realize it. I'm sitting there like, oh, look at this card. As here I'm holding like the best card in the whole set, like the most busted card in the history of Magic. But I guess like I'm not gonna play it because it's too busted for me. But I was pretty stoked I got it. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah, I was so hyped about it. It was like, damn. I'm trying to find a place to put it. Yeah. We gotta put it in a special location. Literally the best card in the whole set, probably all of Magic. It's honestly probably the most busted, broken card of all of Magic. I've beaten it a few times, but I feel like that's just because they weren't playing it right. Actually, I've beaten it a bunch of times on Arena. But again, I feel like it's because they weren't playing it right. Because it's busted as hell. Like, if it gets going, it's just completely busted and ridiculous. I don't remember what that one was. But Ride the Show Puff. And I know what Ride the Shoe Puff is. At pre-release, I pulled Ride the Shoe Puff, and I didn't know what it was. And I was like, oh, fucking spoiler. Oh, that's Side Quest Catch a Fish. Side Quest Catch a Fish is actually pretty good, I think. I think it's you get a card off the top of your library, and then you flip it over, and you get a food token, and you get a land. That's pretty good. All for 3 mana. Not bad. It's ramp and food and everything. Pretty good. But Ride the Shoe Puff, yeah. I pulled it, and as a spoiler, because I hadn't gotten to that part in the game yet. I was still playing Final Fantasy X, but now I know what it is. So, pretty stoked. I've ridden the Shoe Puff. Battle Magic. I thought I was excited for Battle Magic, but then I wasn't that excited for Battle Magic. What I really want is Restoration Magic, I think. The one that gives you Indestructible and Hexproof is what I was really hoping to pull. Seymour. Seymour's evil ass. He's like the most obviously evil person ever. I haven't gotten into the part in the game where he's going to be evil, but I just know he's going to be evil. It's so obvious he's evil. I called he was evil as soon as I saw it. And I think that was in my first... I think that might have actually been the first stream. Or the first VOD or whatever you want to call it. Of my Final Fantasy X playthrough. Burb. I feel like the towns are really good, but only if you're playing a town deck. Oh yeah, I pulled her. I was pretty stoked about pulling her. I'm like, once again, I think I'm looking at that card and not even realizing I pulled her. Which is pretty fucking good. I played her in my draft on Arena that I have my first ever time winning all 7 games in my draft, which is pretty impressive if I do say so myself. And my first card that I pulled in that draft was Sephiroth with like the Atraxa Sephiroth, the 4-color. And I pulled her, and I pulled Vanilla Ice, and I pulled whatever Vanilla Ice's buddy is called, where they combine together, and I pulled Jumbo Cactar. So I got all of those in this draft, and I got to play Jumbo Cactar twice and swing in with it with Trample 2 times during the draft, and I got to play Atraxa every game. Every single game I got to play Atraxa, which I was super pumped about. Right here, I think I'm talking about how Marlboro just makes me think of the cigarettes every time. Like, what a weird name for a card. Which I guess it's from the game, but it makes me think of cigarettes every single time. But yeah, I got to play that, and I got to play the Fang. Oh, is it Fang? It's Fang and Vanilla Ice, I think. But I got to play them too during the draft. It was the best draft I've ever played ever. And I've been playing Magic for, pretty long time. Years. Not Arena for as long. I mainly started Arena, I think with Bloomburrow is when I started Arena. I think Bloomburrow is where our standard got like interesting to me. And then Duskmourn, standard was kind of cool in Duskmourn. But now I mainly play just drafts and Brawl on there. Because standard's too samey. Another foil combat tutorial. Yeah, and so this combat tutorial is also foil, and it's not as good as it's not as good as the one from the collector booster. Like the quality is visually very obviously different, which is pretty strange. But it's very, very visually different. Although I think I'm gonna put it in Y'shtola, which is kind of a weird card to put in Y'shtola, but it's 3, so it triggers her thing, I think. Her thing is 3, right? Not 4. I think it's 3. That's a decent land. If you were playing legendaries. Like if you were playing Joda, it'd be really good. I don't have Joda though, so. But if I was, it'd be really good. The Cactuar is pretty good too. Well, only in draft though, I think. I don't know that the Cactuar would be good in other things. Unless it was triggering a bunch of like creatures entering things. If you had a deck that cared about creatures entering, since it re-enters, you have to put it in your hand, then it re-enters every time. But it's pretty good. I mean, a 3/3 for with trample for 1. It's certainly not bad. I like it. And it kind of makes sense because I've been playing against the cactuses in Final Fantasy X, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these? Like, they run away from you instantly. It's so annoying. But then to see that they do that on the card too, it must just be their thing. They run away. You know, they pop in, beat you up, then run away. So I thought that was kind of cool. Pretty good flavor. This entire set's got really good flavor, actually. I've been pretty stoked on it. I hate how shaky this ended up being. This video ended up so much more shaky than I thought it would. I guess while I'm opening the cards, I can't tell that it's shaky. But now that I'm watching it, like, it's shaky. I wish I was reading these things. But I'm sure that you're enjoying my commentary anyway, right? If you are, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. Ugh, that's not something I would usually do. I'm not one for callouts. But I'm doing a voiceover, so, you know. I think this guy, for draft, I pull him every time in draft. If I'm playing black. This is like I think it's a 2/2 Death Toucher or 2/3 Death Toucher or something with flying. It's so good. I'm getting rid of all the draft chaff. Vincent's Limit Break, I feel like it's pretty good and could go good if you want things to die. But I don't know how good it'd be. Considering putting it in my Mardu deck because I need to be able to attack to trigger the mobilize triggers. Haha! Feast your eyes. Oh, no, that's a bad one. I don't even know what that thing is. Scary looking though, huh? Looks like something out of Duskborn. Looks like a circus. Like a circus tent that's made of monsters. And they're Marlboro. Marlboro. You're gonna love the way your lungs look. She's aight. I feel like she's not that good. Fenfur's pretty good in draft. I don't know if it'd be that good in a deck. I mean, probably be alright, yeah. Really good in draft, though. Actually, in that draft with the Sephiroth, I played Fenfur, and then I used the Vincent's Limit Break. And so I attacked in with it at the end. Oh, it might have been on 2. I think it was on 2. And I attacked in with it, and they blocked it and let it die. And then it came back. And so I got to do all the sagas again and get lands and everything again. And that really helped a lot, because then I was able to go get either the plains or the island, because I only ran 1 plains and 1 island the whole deck for Sephiroth or Atraxa, and I got to play that. I feel like she's pretty good. I'm considering putting her in the equipment deck. One of the decks. I think the equipment one. I wish I could read it. I feel like right now I'm probably reading it. Either that or I'm talking about the Marlboro card and how it reminds me of cigarettes. It's so hard to react to your own video with no audio. Especially with me, because I talk really fast. And very sporadic. Also, if you're noticing all the wounds on my hands, it's because I swapped my radiator out like 2 days before this. So I got pretty messed up. Because a wrench hit my radiator. Can you believe that? A wrench hitting my radiator? Isn't that unfortunate? And then, after I swapped my radiator out, it drove fine for a day, and now my head gasket's blown. Pretty devastating. Almost as devastating as losing all this audio and having to do this voiceover. Fate of the Suncrest. It's eye removal for draft. I don't think I'd ever run it in a normal deck. That was a weird thing too I learned today. Going to all those different stores, apparently a Pokemon set came out today. And so every single store that I went to had like the longest line ever. Oh, I'm not packed edge. But they all had like the longest lines ever. But then it was so lucky because most of the people were there for Pokemon. And actually at the Best Buy, whenever I got there, there was a super long line there and I was like, oh yeah, this is the dope Chocobo. Look how cute it is. I think it's like the Choco King or something. I think it's in the Titus deck. I played it. It makes little Chocobos with lifelink. It's like a 4/4 flying lifelinker, I think. Pretty good. I like that they put wastes in this set. Wastes are cool. And it's a foil one. I can put it in my evil Eldrazi deck. Or maybe I should put Ultima in my Eldrazi deck. It's kind of weird that I got this town too. Because this is a town that I already told someone I'd give them. Because I pulled one before. And now I still have one. And they get to have it too. So that works out really good. Because they've given me cards in the past. So. Plus also I think it's only like 30 cents. Oh, I'll look up the rares. Probably just the rares. Honestly, maybe even just only that top line of rares. Oh yeah. Ooh! Vanilla Ice. It's always kind of funny because it makes me think of Vanilla Ice. Like I don't even know what their significance is. But I remember when I was younger, there was someone named Vanilla Ice. It makes me think of that. But that's the meld card. I love meld cards. My first ever card in Magic was Gisela. Or not Gisela. They turn into Bristella. Yeah, Gisela, I think. I think it is Gisela. But yeah, Gisela and Bruna. And so the person was trying to get me into Magic, so they got me Gisela, and then it's like, now I have to buy Bruna, you know? And then they meld into Bristella, Voice of Nightmares. So I have a special place for those meld cards. I love them. They're really cool. And I got to play it in my draft. It was so cool. I got to play both of them. I was so hyped on it. And I love the full art of it. It's so cool. I don't know if maybe we did. I don't know. We must have already done it because it's the last pack here. Then I probably would have set it to the side if we didn't. Or maybe I already had it. I guess if we pull it now, spoilers, because I somehow have both of them, but not with the cool art, not both of them with the cool arts. I don't know what that little celebration was about. I wish I did. I wish I had the original audio. It would have been a lot better. You can tell how happy I was in this thing. Look at my original. Oh my goodness. Wow. I was trying to make this special because it's the last pack. Oh my goodness. At least I got the cool swamp. I do like that swamp. It's a very cool one. It could go in any deck too. Like it could go in the dragon decks. It could go in. I'm going to probably put it in Y'shtola. But I might also put it in my Abzan deck. My from Dragon Storm. Yeah, we got hose. What a shit last pack. I don't even remember what the card does. I just remember I was like, dang it. I read it. I was like, oh, it might be good. It might be good. Let me read it. You know, who's to say? But I'm pretty sure I read it and it's not good. Oh, actually, I think it was kind of cool. I think you got to like look at the top 4 cards or something. And then you got to put them all on the battlefield and they got haste until end of turn. I got another Chocobo. Isn't that cool? Oh, I was talking about how you might be able to get 2 legendaries. And I was like, I have gotten more than 1 legendary in these packs before. So it could be. But I got another Chocobo. That's cool. Obviously, I would use the full art one if I was going to use it. But pretty sick that I got another one. And I could put it in something if I wanted. That's pretty cool. We got 2 legendaries in that last pack, which is, cool. It's alright. I didn't do too bad. Maybe this is where we get the other one. Maybe we get the other one here, which is pretty cool. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that's just draft shaft. Oh well. We got some pretty good cards. I mean, we got Cloud. Cloud pretty dope. We got Dion. Dion's going to my night stacks. Pretty stoked about it. We got Vivi. Vivi's pretty hype. Although I'm probably not going to play it if I'm honest. Just because it's too mean. It's too evil. I'm not that evil. I play nice decks, you know. I play knights and angels and simple shit. Yustola is going to be the meanest deck I have, actually. Well, and my Eldrazi's and Slivers, they're kind of mean. Oh, and then we got Hose with the Sephiroth's intervention, just pa! I'm like, ugh, your last pack sucked. That wasn't that bad, though. We got Chocobo, we got 2 rares. We did pretty good. And we got Cloud. Once again, trying to see if it's actually foil. And it is. You can barely tell. Oh, and then like seeing if it'll focus. Hints it doesn't. It won't do it. I don't know why. Yeah, you can tell it's foil. You can tell. You can tell on the camera. Kinda. Not very foily. I do like it though. Yeah, because he's not foil. I think I'm comparing him because like Dion is not foil. And Cloud is. Which is pretty stoked. I'm pretty sure that's a big pull. I'll have to look up the prices and I'll put them in. But you know, you'll see. Now I have to guess what I do here. I think I'm saying goodbye. Oh, I'm blaming you for my bad luck. So, you know, take that to the grave with you. It's your fault. Whoop. Goodbye.